Okay, so one of my most requested videos has been how to create a giant friendship bracelet piece like I made here. And the secret is that you make a regular friendship bracelet, but you just use really thick materials. In that project, I used a 12mm rope, which is really thick. It's a single strand rope. The friendship bracelet project uses a lot of it. So today I'm just going to show you how to read a friendship bracelet pattern so that you can kind of create the design that you want, and you can take a pattern and go for it. And you can make it as big or small as you want. You just have to adjust the size of the material. So this is what a friendship bracelet pattern looks like. I got this on friendship-bracelets.net. They have thousands. Anyone can create a pattern and put it on there, and then anyone else can use the pattern. You can change your colors that you want to use, and it's really easy to follow the patterns and create whatever you want. So here is an example. You'll see that it first starts by telling you A, B, C, and it can go all the way through the alphabet, but each letter corresponds to a different color. So in this project, it uses 4 of the same color, which would be A. It has 2 of the same color that are B, and 2 of the same color that are C. So you start out by putting those colors on your stick so that they show up in the order that the pattern begins with. And I just used a clove hitch knot to attach these. So to read a friendship bracelet pattern, you will see that there are arrows every time 2 different colors meet. And it's always pairs of colors and then opposite pairs of colors with 1 string left out on the end, and then the 2 colors again. So it's like a lattice effect, but some of the colors are hidden for a while and then show up. Some of the colors show up the whole time. It just depends on which color is hidden and which color shows up based on the knot that creates the pattern. So you'll see these arrows show you which color kind of shows up and which color is hidden, and that is determined by which way the knot is going to go. So for example, this arrow says that the color on the left is going to be creating the knot moving towards the right. So A will be creating the knot on B using a knot from left to right. So if this is A and this is B, and this is creating a knot from left to right, so we're having the diagonal arrow going to the right, you will create a 4 with the tail pointing the direction of the arrow. So with this one, the arrow is pointing to the right. So to create the knot, you're going to create a 4 with the tail pointing the direction of the arrow. Then you'll go underneath the second yarn and reach through that loop, pull the first yarn tight. Now every single knot, you have to do it twice. So since the arrow is just pointing to the right, we're going to do that same knot twice. So again, we'll make the 4 shape with the tail pointing to the right. Place the tail underneath the second yarn and reach through the loop, pull it up, and now naturally the tail is going to be pointing to the right, the direction of the arrow. So the arrow pointed to the right using color A over color B. And here we have color A going over color B. So color B is hidden inside this knot and it's moving towards the right. If we want to do the opposite, moving from right to left, so this arrow is pointing towards the left, let's use these same 2 colors again. So we're going to create the 4 shape again we're going to have the tail pointing towards the left. Then the tail is going to go under the second yarn, reach through the loop, pull it up, and repeat that twice. Make the 4 shape, tail going to the left, tail goes under the second yarn, reach through the loop, pull it tight. There we go. Now with this one, the yarn on the right is going over the yarn on the left, hiding it, and the tail is moving to the left, which is what we have here. Now, sometimes you'll come to an arrow that curves on itself. So it started by going to the left, but then it finished by going to the right. And since all of the arrows are a knot that you have to do twice, this one just means the first half of the knot, you're going to go from right to left. The second half of the knot, you're going to go from left to right. I'll show you what that looks like. So the first half of the knot, we go right to left. So we have the tail pointing left. Make the 4 shape. Go under the second yarn, reach through, pull it tight. Now the second half of the knot, we're going to go the opposite way. We're going to go this way with the tail pointing towards the right. The tail goes under the second yarn, reach through the loop, pull it tight. Now, tail ended up on the same side that it began. Really, it just created a lark's head knot. So that would be this. If you want it to go this way, you probably get the idea, but I'll show you anyways. Start from the left, move towards the right, and then move back towards the left again. Start from the left, pointing towards the right, under the second yarn, through the loop, and then the opposite way, pointing towards the left, under the second yarn, through the loop, and there you go. That is this arrow, going right first, then left. So with those 4 different arrows, going all right, going all left, going right to left, left to right, left to right, right to left, just those 4 knots, you can follow any friendship bracelet pattern, and you can even make your own. You can find out about more ways to use knots in my macrame online video class, as well as different ways to weave with my online weaving classes and punch needle classes on my website at hellohydrange.com, and subscribe below. Hope that helped.